Evergate is a 2D puzzle platformer that was originally crowdfunded back in 2019. I backed this game, and for some reason waited till effing now to actually play it, and I am kicking myself so hard for that fact. The main premise is that you play as a soul named Key, who, on the path to being reborn, ends up getting blocked by the Evergate. So now you're tasked with deciphering the source connection to Key's kindred spirit, going through the memories that they both share. I still really like is the fact that, specifically when it comes to the memories, they're only shown visually and there's no spoken dialogue for them. So you're pretty much also putting together what the memories are telling you in terms of the relationship between Key and the kindred spirit. So as I mentioned right now, oh my god, the art style of this game is freaking gorgeous. It's hand-drawn visuals, and by god, it looks so freaking cool and amazing. I love it, especially with the different backgrounds and areas you get as you go through different memories and different reincarnations. So you go through different locations throughout the world as well, and it just looks super cool when the levels look and how the memories are portrayed as well. It's just visually stunning, and the freaking music recorded by a live orchestra is so freaking amazing. If anything, even if you don't play the game, buy the freaking OST. You can buy it on Bandcamp if you want, but freaking OST is this game is so freaking amazing. I love it. So the main gameplay is that you, as Key, can use the Soul Flame to destroy mysterious crystals at the level, but the crystals have different properties that will help you navigate through the levels. Some can just send you flying in a direction, some can send you flying in the opposite direction than where you exactly break it. Some can make a platform, so can give you the ability to get an extra jump, so on and so forth. And the way they use these abilities for the puzzles is super cool. And I see people complain about the levels being frustrating. I'm gonna note right now, each level is designed to be short and speed runnable. Like, each level will show you on the right how long it generally they expect you to take in order to beat as fast as possible, and each level on average is meant to take like less than 30 seconds. Yes, it could be a head scratcher in terms of trying to figure out the puzzle you need to do, but that's all part of the game and the fun, and also the fact that people complain about there's no checkpoints for levels. Like I said, the levels are designed to be short and like bite-sized with the way they're laid out, and also with they're handled, a checkpoint wouldn't really work because if you mess something up in a level, you basically make the level uncompletable, which is why you have the ability to just restart a level when you want to immediately if you end up being stuck. Not all levels are solely about solving the puzzles, because some of them will also include environmental hazards that you have to take into account in order to avoid. Like the one I really like is one where these flying crows will come and get you, and you can pretty much try to use it to your advantage in order to get through the level, or perfectly timed try to avoid them, and that I feel is a super cool way of doing things. Some levels just have cool environmental aspects to them that to also avoid along with doing the puzzle. Like some of them can't make a head scratcher of how exactly to avoid the hazard while trying to do the puzzle, but that's all part of the fun. Every level also has bonus objectives. Like before, I mentioned the idea of basically speed running the level to get like a certain clear time, but you can also do stuff like breaking all the essences in a level as well, or getting these 3 little objects as well in order to get another challenge done, because getting these will allow you to get more essence and also artifacts as well, which can pretty much tell you more about relationship between the kindred spirit, but will also unlock the ability to do more bonus levels. So that's also a cool thing you can do as an optional objective within the game itself, because on average the game is like 4 or 5 hours long. It's not a very long game, so having these more side objectives to get more content is super cool with how they handle it. To highlight how the developers know how to have fun and also be cheeky as well, there's one achievement I got that was specifically for dying right as I was about to beat a level, and the achievement flat out making fun of me for it. So clearly they know how to have fun with their game, even if they're going for a more serious narrative with the content in the story, but they also know, hey, we're gonna also effing mess with you as well. I remember when this game also got announced on Nintendo Direct getting ported, that people tried to say this game was a ripoff of freaking Ori and the Blind Forest, which doesn't make any sense because Evergate is a 2D puzzle platformer, while Ori and the Blind Forest is a Metroidvania. these are not the same kind of game. And I guess we'll just thought that because of, I guess, visual style, but these games are completely unrelated. Like, I don't get saying that one is a ripoff of the other when they're both trying to do completely different things. Now, since I got to this game so late, I didn't know that originally, Evergate was originally price tagged at $20, but later got reduced to $10, which I feel like $10 to $15 is generally like a way better sweet spot for the pricing for this game, especially since as a Kickstarter backer, pay $15 for this game, so you're gonna get cheaper than I did when it came to being crowdfunded, but $10 is definitely the better price, because honestly at $20, I can see why people be hesitant on this, even if, at least on the PC, when it comes to Steam, there is a demo version of the game that you can try out for about 7 levels of the game in order to see if you like it, to see you get a grasp on how the game plays. I also complain about the controls for this game. It's very simple controls, because generally all you really do is jump and point the soul flame in the different directions. So I feel like definitely it benefits more on PC. You can move the mouse around quickly to aim. But I see some trying to say it caters more towards console. So it doesn't matter. Pick whichever either way. It's a simple control game and it's a super fun game. One thing I find disappointing is that there is a boss encounter of sorts in Evergate, only like one, and the boss kind of just waits around until a certain amount of time, then attacks, which kind of is lame compared to the levels just have environmental hazards that are way more frequent and constant in trying to end you. So having like a boss type thing, just basically stand there until a certain amount of time has passed, kind of feels especially in a game where, once again, failing isn't a problem because levels are designed to be short and it can retry anytime. So I kind of wish the boss had a bit more like presence and trying to stop you, have more pressure. But there are other levels, especially late in the game, that do a great job of adding the pressure, making you go, no time to think, go. So there are other levels that add that kind of pressure, which is super cool. But I wish this boss encounter, since it's like the only one of its kind in the game, had more to it. But that's just one level out of like so many in this game. Overall, Evergate is just a fantastic little game. Like I said, it's short, about 4 to 5 hours for the main campaign, but you can do the side tasks to unlock more bonus levels as well, and get more artifacts as well in the game. So there is stuff to do. You want to do that. The game being at $10 is a way better price point, especially since now that's at $10, you can spend around $8.50 on Bandcamp and get the OST if you want. You know, you can do that. You can do that too. So, it is a pretty cool game, and I am kicking myself for not having played it until now. I should have played it when it came out in 2020. Yeah, for some reason I didn't, and waited till now to play Evergate, and I'm glad I did, because this game is freaking cool. So I gotta say, just a cool little indie game. Love it.